Nichols, and you're watching Insight News.
To talk to you guys about sisterhood and being strong and kind of combating negative images that we're all bombarded by in the media.
Empower Me is something that is so important, especially to our young ladies. If we can get them to be empowered from the start, then we'll have a lot less people that are victims of domestic abuse, of drug abuse, of just low self-esteem in general. So it's really important that we start this as early as possible, so I had to be a part of it.
What I like about myself the most is my determination and independence.
I like that I'm outgoing and funny.
I like my height and personality.
I love my smile and I'm really smart.
What I like about myself is my leadership skills and the way I interact with people.
Oh,
there are 2 things I love about me. For one, I love that I'm a black girl who rocks. And 2, I love that I'm above the influence. I'm not walking around here doing everything that all these other high school kids are doing.
What I love about myself is my independence and my personality.
I am a kid and I love everything about myself.
We have my friend Lashinda, Demus, who is an Olympian and silver medalist.
Nothing in life becomes easy. I've been running since I was 5 years old, but it takes me until I was 29 to actually win a medal in the Olympic Games. So, nothing beats hard work. That's what I live by. Nothing beats hard work.
It's my obligation to give back to young women, and honestly that's really when I feel the most comfortable, when I'm speaking to young women, because of where I came from and where I was fortunate enough to make it to. I just feel like it's really my responsibility to speak to young women and let them know that they can do it.
You have your emotional health, your mental health, your physical health, and your spiritual health, and you have to make sure that you're always replenishing them, you're always rejuvenating them. So take care of yourself and keep education first.
Success is not something that's way out there. Success is what's in here right now. It's focusing on what you have right now. Like I said about the gratitude, focusing on what you have right now. You don't have to wait until later. You pay attention to what successes you have now, then you just keep building and building and building and building. And that's what I want for you guys here today. I wanted to be a part of this tour because I wanted to help young people to shorten the distance between trying to figure it out and trying to understand life's lessons, and to help them maybe make a few less mistakes and get to their success faster.
I was born with a physical disability. That's why my hands are the way that they are. And in elementary school and even through high school, a lot of people would make fun of me consistently of it because it's quote unquote not normal. And it would hurt me, so all the time I would cry and I would let it get to me. But now I just see it as this is the way I am. It's not going to change, so I might as well just get used to it, and I have. And I have definitely changed now that I don't allow people to have that power in me of letting them know that they hurt me when they make fun of me.
What doesn't work for you doesn't matter. What works for you is what really matters. Each and every one of you have something awesome inside of you. There's a talent, that's a skill, that's a gift, that's something that you do that nobody else in the whole wide world is able to do. Just do that.
One of the biggest things I think that a lot of the students struggle with is, number one, it's kind of the identity factor, really kind of understanding who they are and what they ultimately want. So one of the things that I always do when I'm dealing with the students is I always tell them, you know what, sometimes it's great to find out what you don't want to do. That's just as important as finding out what you want to do. So I've dedicated my life really to kind of not only inspiring individuals, but giving individuals systems and processes and procedures to kind of guide them along that path, and really kind of focusing in and honing in on what you think you might want to do, and you know, and giving it a shot.
I just think it's a great way to provide the youth with an opportunity to come out and see successful businesses and to meet with business professionals and to ask questions.
Every time you step out of your door, you are projecting your brand. You have to make sure that you are on point, because in today's world with all the technology, and everyone has one of these, people are taking pictures of you all the time.
I remember remember thinking like, man, you hear so much about people wanting to be successful. Everybody want to be successful, but a word popped in my head and it said significance. And I said, man, I want to be more than successful. I want to be significant. And that's just stuck with me. And so ever since that moment, man, that's been my motto, is to live by more of a significant creed more so than success.
We absolutely matter, and this story is very important. We're talking about one of the most important stories because we're talking about education, educating our youth, making sure that they have the foundation so that they can achieve and attain for a better life beyond their high school years. And so this is why Inside News is here. We are a vehicle of an instrument of fact, but we are also a vehicle of courage and change.